Alma. Problems big or small, she has the answers to them all. So drop your questions, have them solved by Alma. You can ask her anything. Trouble, ruin, ask Alma. Evil, do it, ask Alma. Time for you, ask Alma.
Hey, 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 how y'all doing? It's Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Ask Alma. Come on in here and say hello to me so I can say hello to you. It has rained all day in the DMV. It has been cloudy all day today in the DMV. And you know what that meant? I was kind of cloudy too. I was kind of rainy, you know. But then I remember who was on the panel tonight. Y'all, please. It is not going to be like work this episode. I just got to say that because, you know, sometimes you can be around some people that bring you all the love and light and laughter and all of that good stuff. And it just doesn't feel like work. That's what kind of night it's going to be tonight. A night full of love, fun, and laughter. We're going to crack up and have a good time because that's what we do when we are together. Yes, I will be joined by a lot of handsome. As a matter of fact, you know what? Y'all come on in here and then panel, come on in here and we'll wait for everybody to come on in here. Alvin, Vash, Bobby.
It's weird being here and not hearing our music. Like I was like waiting for our music.
What are they playing? What is going on? Yes, everybody.
Hey,
yes.
Alma.
It is my brother's show on here with me, and I was on with you guys two weeks ago. Yes.
Celebrating 3 years, and we loved having you there. Yes.
Years. Thank you.
Yes.
3 years already.
How time
I mean, to
flies.
me, I just think that was so fast. I don't know what you guys think, but it's been, I mean, that was fast.
It was fast. It was fast. It was fast, but it's been good. You know, it's just been, hey, Kendall. It has been good. Yeah. It's been good, but definitely fast. Yeah,
definitely fast. Because you know what else I was thinking about? I was a little bit jealous, Alvin, because remember, let's say, what was it? My first and second year, you did every first Tuesday for me.
She get ready to go in, y'all.
Because I'm gonna take it lightly, but remember you used to do the wooden tie for me, you know, you would do so and so. And so you guys at the beginning of every show, I go, y'all, Alvin here, wait, I got my new lipstick on, I got on perfume, I done all this stuff.
Oh my.
She going, y'all. Can you all see me shrinking? Because I'm really shrinking. I'm really going down.
I gotta tell you this one thing, Alvin, and that Vash and Bobby. That's why I'm giving y'all the details. Because tonight, Alvin, because of you,
yes, ma'am.
I have on my shaper.
That is not where I thought you were going.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a family show. You all watch every week. You all.
That's hilarious.
I think we're good until we're good until she shifts the camera. Then then it could go. It could go in a very
I got my shape on. So if I start sweating, y'all know what's going on.
Wow.
You know what's going on.
She did all this for me.
For you.
All of this for you, Alvin.
Wow.
Well, you look wonderful. You look wonderful.
You look shaped.
Yeah.
You look real shaped.
You thought I lost weight, didn't you? No, I didn't lose no weight.
I was like, she went on vacation and she just retired and losing weight and looking all shaped.
No, you can buy everything nowadays.
Well, for you, we all have on our shapers tonight too. We're shaped too.
Yes. I know, because y'all always shape well, and I love it.
Hold on. He's talking about we. Who is Vash? Did you call him Vash or something? First of all, Vash don't need no shaper. Vash don't need no shaper, okay? as felt as they come, ladies and gentlemen. When I met him last year in person, I was like, I had to touch his waistline that went in like this. I was like,
you ain't got no shaper on.
He don't need no shaper.
And people, he's taller than you would think he is. Because when I first met him, I was
really?
Yes.
Really? Oh my gosh. Isn't that something? The guy, I went to the bank today, and the guy that I go to all the time, two things had happened. They had taken is it fiberglass, whatever that stuff is, down.
The plexiglass.
The plexiglass.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, you guys have removed that. He said, oh, no, we're getting a new one. It was, and I was like, oh, okay. But then he came out from behind. And he was like this little man. I was like,
all this time he's been sitting like this talking to you. And he comes out and you're like.
He must have been in that stool pushed all the way out.
All the way out.
You were like, you so cute.
Oh, look at you.
I will not be involved in you all shaming of height challenged people.
Little people. That's not what she was doing. She was just
no shame, but
acknowledging that he was shorter than she thought.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was just how you like we were talking, how you see people and you perceive people, and then they hop off a stool and you be like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it was nice to see him from behind the wall.
I thought Vash was on stilts when I first met him. I was like, oh my God.
Bobby is like, he's 6'1". Okay, Bobby is 6'1". She's talking about, don't even try.
I know. It's like the thing is, we're all roughly the same height.
It's true.
Say, are you guys all the same height?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Voss thought I was shorter.
I did. I thought you were
really?
He thought I was short. He thought I was really
tall. Alvin's pretty tall.
He thought I had Napoleon complex.
Oh wow! Jeez.
That's hilarious.
Maybe we should ask Alma about that.
Hi, Ben.
Hey, Ben.
Oh my God.
Alvin
Hi,
and
Beth.
Vash, are you guys drinking out of your cups? And Bobby, you have your cup? Bobby, I was promised a cup. I ain't mentioning no names, but it's 8898 Shining Oceans Way. I'm waiting for it.
Oh, wow.
She is really going to get me. Look, okay, she's going 2 for 3, right? 2. There's one more coming. I'm ready. Okay.
2.
Oh my God. I mean, your cup is a cometh.
Your cup. Okay. Hey, Rodney.
Hi, Rodney. And Veronica. Hey,
Rodney
y'all.
said everybody. I like that. That's some Philly talk, baby.
Everybody.
Tracy said, hey, y'all know Tracy did the theme song. Thank you, girl.
Yes. Hey, Tracy.
I always love to hear her voice.
I did too. I loved it. I think we should do a line dance.
You need the house remix and a line dance. Yeah.
I think
Not the house remix.
Yeah, a house remix and a line dance. I love that. I can actually use the two of you. That was good. Y'all were trying to be funny. That was actually
good. We really need to have more fun when we're together. We really do.
We really do, because I don't see y'all teeth enough.
I got 2 questions to ask you guys before we get started. And the producer, I have to tell y'all, everybody who's watching, because it cracked me up. The producer was like, you know what? Keep up tonight. Because he knew once I started talking to these, my loves, I would be off track. It'd be 7:45. Y'all waiting for the first question.
One question.
So I promise I will get back on track. But I'm curious because it was something that we were talking about today at the dental office. My friend Jen, I love her. Anyway, I love my dental office. It's Catonsville Dental. Are
you plugging your?
I am. This place, I'm telling you, is like the best place ever. But anyway,
I love it.
That's a whole nother story.
Don't they showed up. Money. You let her get it.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you how much I love this place. On the flat screen, they had promos popping up, different things, and then there was a picture of the staff who they had all gone to lunch, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to go." The lady was like, okay, like we can maybe tell you the next time. I was like, okay, I can pay for my own. Just let me know when and where. But they really are. honest, I think the other thing about it that I really love is it's everybody. When you walk through the door, where it doesn't matter where you came from, you're going to see somebody who looked like you. And I think I love that about it. You guys ever watched The Closer? Was it The Closer? Remember that? It was a detective show.
I've heard of it. I don't think I've
It
watched
was like
it.
that. Like they had everybody in that cast. It was everybody.
That was the one with Kevin Bacon's wife.
Bacon's wife, yes.
Yes, Kira Sedgwick.
Yeah. It's sort of like that.
Yes.
But anyway,
very diverse cast. Yeah.
Very diverse. And that's how this dental office is. It's extremely diverse and I love it. So Jen had said that she had some regrets. Like she wished she would have done something earlier in life that she didn't. And so, we're all, well, they are hovering 50. I'm way past 50, but that's another story for another day. But I said, where I am in my life, I don't know if I have regrets because I think I am at a place where I believe that every choice that I made has placed me here. And had it been a different choice, right or wrong, I may not be in this space where I am now. So I thought about asking you guys about the word regret and what it means to you now in this space of your life. I'm just curious. Do you have regrets? Do you use the word regret? How do you feel about it? Vash Bodhi?
Well, while I was in theater school, there was an exercise that we had to do. So this is back in my early 20s about regrets. Really? So from that early age, it has been, placed into my psyche that there is no reason to have regrets.
Yeah.
Either do it, don't do it, but be intentional about those choices. I mean, now that I am seasoned, because we will be vague about ages, you look back on trajectories and things, and I can definitely look at moments where choices were made that put me on different trajectories. But as you were just saying, I'm in places and have done things that I would not have been able to do had I made the choices differently. So no regrets. No regrets.
Yeah. Alvin?
I just do hope that the person in the parallel universe who is me is having a good time doing some of those other things that I did not.
That you did not.
Exactly.
Alvin, what do you think about regrets?
I first get to the point. I don't have any regrets. And if I look back over my life, I think that shift came because I started therapy very early in my mid to late 20s. And so during that time, I also found my place in religion. And I always operate at a place where I'm supposed to be. And so my past, God, I wouldn't be Alvin King if I didn't have it. And so I'm where I'm supposed to be right now. Yeah. And if I feel sad, happy, hurt, run down or whatever, this is where I am right now. And I just have to be positive and keep faith and hope that, this will pass and just keep going. So I have no regrets, none.
Yeah. And you're also in the moment. Because I've come to you about different things, and what the first thing is that you tell me every time that
I am in the moment, but because I'm a Gemini, I think, and I'm saying that not everybody believes in astrology, but I operate while I'm talking to you right now. I am thinking about tomorrow. And it's just so common for me. And I know there's a couple of people on this chat right now who know me, who knows that that's how I think.
Yeah.
I am in tomorrow. So I'm where I'm supposed to be. Your panel, I mean, your viewers are coming in.
I know. I love it. Hey, Sean. Hey, let me say hi to him first. And then true words are spoken. Regrets are simply lessons you have not learned from yet. Absolutely. It is a bold thing to accept one's life as it is laid out because there are no rewind. But Who you telling?
None.
Exactly. Wait. Hold on a second. One's life as it is laid out.
Because there's no rewind.
And
what did Rodney say here? Rodney said, what I thought was regret, I now feel are circumstances, mostly things that were completely out of my control, but I do have some regrets about minor life choices.
Yeah.
Real talk.
And Rodney, I think you and I are right there together. And so I'm thinking some of those minor life choices that I used to regret in my 60s, I sort of look back on them as I made the best decision that I could then. Because who I am now would definitely have done something different. But who I was then, I made the best decision for what I knew at the time.
Right.
Demeen, she's one of my 119 cousins. Hey, girl, hey. I love when they watch and support. I just love it. Rodney, 60s. What you say, Rodney?
There you go, girl. That shaper on.
The shaper. It'll do it.
Rodney, you know that's why I threw it out there. Let me tell y'all something. Everybody in their 60s who tell you they in their 60s, they're waiting for you to say no.
No. Well, you know what? I'm not going to Rob because I want to hear Bobby's regret if you have it. And so I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say what I was going to say about that thing.
Yet, so you
say what?
Make any comments?
You know what?
Bobby,
you're trying to get more flowers. Don't even try it, okay? You can get them anyway.
As a fellow over 60 person, I will say, yeah, right on time, Alma. Thank you. Regrets don't really get you anything. I mean, you've already gotten through it, so it really doesn't benefit you. I think the question is, what did you learn from that situation? Yeah. And how do you prevent, I guess, repeating that situation that you might have done differently? Yeah. Based upon learning from it. I think that, there are certainly things I would be dishonest if I didn't say I really wish that I had saved more for retirement. I wish that I had, I wish that maybe I had traveled a bit more than I've actually traveled. There are little things like that. Yeah. But in terms of kind of life situation, I agree with what someone said earlier. I think when you work with what you have at that time. And if things don't go quite the way that you wanted them to go, then I think it's an opportunity to learn from that lesson as you move forward. Because as you said, the person that exists in these four squares right now, the people rather that exist in these four squares, we are the result of all of those circumstances, good, bad, and
ugly. Yes, Lord. Yes.
But there's another way of looking at regret. It's not so much what you've done, but in some cases, it's what you did not do.
Did not do.
Yes, I agree.
Something you did not.
And that's why I'm saying I wish I had saved more.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But see, I know you wish that, but do you ever think that you are where you're supposed to be? This is where you're supposed to be with the money that you have, with the, with the friends that you have, with the home. Okay. And so
but I don't have regrets about it. I'm like, I should be Bobby Winfrey. I'm going to marry her and take her. I want to take her name. I want people to know when I walk into a store, that's Mr. Winfrey. Forget the Edwards. Edwards is not going to get them anything. Winfrey will get them what I want.
I will not, and I cannot. Okay.
True words are spoken. Many of us have also put our lives in the past and possibly in the present in other people's hands, and we should be grateful that they did not make a fist. Wow. I don't know who true words are spoken of.
True words is dropping pearls of wisdom.
Come on, because it's a whole bunch of wisdom, at least 240 years on the screen right here. Okay,
Lord, that's right.
At least, okay, at least, and no scars.
It hurt when you said it, but then I thought about it. I was like, oh my God, he's right.
He's right.
I know, right? I did too.
Y'all are that old? Wow.
Vash, oh my gosh. Vash, I look around sometimes.
Let me clean my screen.
I think he just cleaned you up, Vash.
This was wonderful for my friend Jen. Jen, this was all for you. So okay. I hope you know that. I'm going to make sure I send you the link to this show because I think she's still working until 8 o'clock. But all of this was for you, and you have to listen to all of it because, quite frankly, she, to me, is a badass. Like, I was really surprised. Everything about her, to me, shines and is just so overwhelmingly positive that this is all for you, girl.
And I just want to just point out that our faithful and wonderful producer just pointed out that that number that Alvin threw out is almost as old as America, which is really very kind. Very kind.
We have the best producers. That's all I'm gonna say.
And all I got to, I'm gonna say it one more time. There are no scars.
None. And you know what? And one thing I want to say, and I promise we're gonna go to questions, y'all. We're gonna go to disclaimer and we're gonna go to questions. But I wanted to say, Bobby, so I know all the stuff is happening at Howard. And it's the 100th anniversary.
100th anniversary of Charter Day celebrations, the 100th homecoming this year. It's a big year. It's a very big year for Howard. HU. Yes.
Hi, Michelle. And I wanted to say to you, I spent a lot of time on Howard's campus. I was actually skipping high school and I wasn't a student, but I had a lot of friendships. And it's so funny to me because people will say, when we. HU, you know, I go, no, I didn't graduate. I wasn't even
Alma, I echo you 100%. When I became the fashion producer that I am because of Howard's campus.
Howard University.
He was always on there doing a show.
Yeah. I was doing shows and people were like, you go to Howard, but I never told them yes.
Me either. I smile.
You notice what he said? I never told him yes. I didn't tell him no.
I never told him yes.
Never said yes.
I was where I was supposed to be.
Alvin, I feel the same way. Where we were supposed to be. That's all we're gonna say. And I can't wait to celebrate with my fellow friends.
Well, there'll be lots of celebrations throughout the year. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so y'all ready? Y'all ready to do some questions?
Yes.
So I did something a little different tonight. I was going through Real Simple, the magazine, which I absolutely love. And they have, hi, Kelly Starr.
Kelly Starr from Detroit.
Oh, my niece just sold her house. They had multiple bids this weekend. She's a little bit outside Detroit, but yeah. I love going to HU with my friend. Well, Sean, I love being there too. I just wasn't a student. But anyway.
Well, Sean, you need to come back. Don't be playing.
Right.
Listen to our teasers. Look, I know where you live. You can come back.
Come on back and celebrate with us because I'll be celebrating.
Right. Okay.
What frat, Sean? Let me know. Okay.
Yeah. Put it in. Let's see which frat you're talking about. So, you guys, I picked up some of the questions and chit chat from Real Simple. And that is where we are getting our questions from tonight. So let's start with the disclaimer.
All materials and information presented on this episode of Ask Alma are for general information and entertainment purposes only. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed are those of the host and guests and do not represent the views or opinions of the National Newspaper Publishers Association.
Thank you, Lori Grant. We appreciate that. And true words are spoken. You are home.
Amen.
That's what I got to say.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Come on home anytime. We're gonna be right here.
And we're gonna adopt you tonight, true words.
Yes.
Hey, you're not getting away from us anymore.
No.
Okay. We got
gonna
you.
Call you out when you're not commenting. We're gonna call you out. Just ask Sean if you don't know that. Ayana, hey, I'm sending you hugs and kisses. Okay, you guys. So let's get started and listen to the first one. Hi, Pat.
I have a family member who insists on sending tons of random gifts all year round, despite my repeated suggestions that she use this money to create memories. Maybe we can spend time together or something. But no, she just persists. The trouble is, I then have to deal with the items. Random holiday napkins, expired treats I don't eat, one single dish. You get the point. I don't want to hurt her feelings, but what should I do with all these things other than donate them to the local Goodwill? I feel guilty, and I actually want her to stop. What do you suggest?
I got a cousin who sends me stuff too, but I like what she sends me. And one of my cousins, Demeen, and Ayana, her daughter. Oh my gosh. So you guys, my mom passed away last about 12 years ago. My sister passed away at 37. It was 7 years between us. I was 30 when she died. Mm-hmm. And my cousin Demeen, who is on this link, and Ayana sent me, they had it digitized, a picture of me and my mom and my sister, like now. It took my words away. I couldn't even speak when I opened the gift. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't know what it was. And it was for the first time in my life since I was 30 that I saw all three of us smiling together side by side in a picture. Wow. It was breathtaking and absolutely beautiful. And thank you, girl. So this particular question is about receiving gifts from somebody that you said, hey, stop sending me that. Yeah. And it's not even like you get a whole set of dishes. You only get one.
Well, I think because she was so clear about requesting it to stop, and the person has just continued to do that. Mm-hmm. I think that should absolve her of any sense of guilt of passing them on or passing it forward. I mean, you've asked them not to do it. Well, whatever you need to do, whatever you need to do. Yeah. I will say to you that, my close set of friends, my little crew that I hang out with, most often, we kind of made a pact a couple of years ago. I guess it's been almost 10 years now, where we were just like, we've reached a point in our lives where we pretty much are able to get anything that we want. Mm-hmm. And so we don't need another sweater. We don't need another, candle. We don't so our pact was to spend time with one another. Presence, Presence, and presence, Presents. We don't need presents. Right. We need presence to be in the company of one another. So we do things like we treat each other to dinner every now and then, or go to the movies, or go to the Kennedy Center. But we spend time, we make the memories, kind of like what the young woman was saying, as opposed to the physical.
I love that. I just started that this year, actually, making time. Hey, Carol. Carol was on the panel last week. And Rick Taylor.
Hey, Carol. She did a great job.
They sure did. Hi, Sherelle, Tracy, Mary Lou. Hey now. Rodney said, I do wonder if she was really clear about not wanting to give. Rodney, she was. You know how people are when they want to do something. She said, stop sending me stuff. And her friend was like, you don't mean it.
I don't know. Tone is very important. Mm-hmm. Tone is very important. And I mean, no is a full sentence.
Full sentence.
Complete sentence.
Yeah. Complete. And so when you tell somebody no, that you don't want, no. Look them straight in the eye, tell them no, and I don't care if you put some gut in there. Like I said, you might have to put I said. But you know what I'm saying? If they keep doing it, you might have to, elevate it a bit. Like I told you, no.
I like Tracy said, send them back.
So Alvin, you're telling me if somebody sent you a really expensive bottle of cologne, even though you told them no, you'd be like.
Well, this gets into sort of what I'm about to say. My grandmother, I got good advice from my aunt through my grandmother, who said, if someone wants to give you something, let them. Even if you don't like it, you never know when they're going to give you something that you do like. And I swear to you, within a week after getting that advice from my aunt, someone who always gave me something I didn't like, gave me something that I really liked. Come on, Grandma. But if someone gives you something, you can do with it whatever you choose. If you don't like it, get rid of it. Give it to someone else. Donate it. But the channel of gift giving and love, I believe, should not be disrupted.
I like that.
That came from a place of centered karma. Wow. like
probably tell me that at the retreat I'm going to, Bobby.
I'm sitting here.
I think Vash already went.
I'm reading Carl's note. Creed, no. Somebody gave me Creed for Christmas, and I wanted to throw it back. Somebody gave me a bottle of.
It's a very expensive cologne.
Oh, I was thinking somebody gave her the movie. What's that?
Just because you don't like it, it is expensive though.
It's in Target.
Vash, did you think the movie too?
Creed is in Target.
And I don't buy.
But see, while y'all talk about expensive, I'm talking about smell.
And that's the thing, yes.
But it can be $1,000.
So
if it stinks, it stinks.
So she got a Christmas gift. She gifted it to the person, back to the person.
Oh Lord!
Like she got the gift from the person, then she gave it back to them for Christmas.
Ooh, that'll teach them a lesson.
Y'all,
and it also in your friendship.
But
that's my cousin.
but something you first. Let me just clarify something with Bobby.
Look at that. Look at what Sean says. Look at how much Creed costs.
Well,
I told you.
Like it's expensive. It stinks. Okay, I don't care. And yes, I got it, and it's upstairs, and it stinks. Yes, I didn't get it back.
I hope the person who gave it to you ain't watch it tonight.
That's another talk show. What I'm saying to Bobby is, in this scenario, the person has just been giving. If someone just gave me a gift, I certainly wouldn't give it back. I wouldn't have a problem.
Okay, Denise said we had it wrong. She gave it to somebody and they gave it back to her.
Bam.
See, y'all know what?
Oh my God.
I swear. Guess what I have on tonight? I promise you. I thought, let me put some cologne on because I'm down here at my house. I put the Creed on tonight.
No, you did.
I just smelled
about it like a dog.
Talking about it like a dog. It's the first thing I grabbed. I promise you on real talk.
Are you serious?
Full transparency.
How bad did you talk about it and you have it on?
I'm trying to get rid of it. I have it on.
That's hilarious. I love it. I love it. I love it.
See, this family talk. I got it.
Do we believe him, Bobby? Oh my God!
All I know is he stinks through the computer. I
would get up, but our group spanks. Michelle.
There you go. That's right.
I was like, he has no pants on. He's not gonna stand up.
Sometimes I do this show. I hope I don't have to stand up. I'll be in trouble if I have to stand
Lord
up.
Jesus. People are gonna be like, why have we tuned in tonight? These people are crazy.
Viewers. That's right.
That's why they put that disclaimer on.
Staying up front.
These people are crazy.
Staying up front. But I like all the advice we gave her.
Yes.
None of it was advice that I thought of. So
$450. But look, I'm trusting these people who are chiming in on Creed. I knew it was expensive.
I'm with Carol. Carol said it. Carol said Creed, no. I'm with Carol.
I'm with Vash. I thought it was the movie. So yeah. I know nothing about the cologne, but now I will have to Google after the show.
But now I have on Creed, and it's
so hilarious.
Talk about it like a dog, and use it on.
Okay, it's time for the next one. Let's hear it.
Here's the question. My 40th birthday is coming up, and I told my husband that my dream would be a tropical vacation with my sister, brother-in-law, and 3-year-old niece. He called and invited them. He told them that he would book a big house at no cost to them. They promptly declined without an explanation. I'm trying not to feel rejected and all in my feelings about this, but I am really sad. The truth is, it did hurt my feelings. Should I bring this up with my sister or sweep it under the rug?
Whoa. She turned 40.
Yes.
Recap. For her 40th birthday party, her husband said, "Hey, what can I do for you?" She said, it would be my dream to have a tropical vacation, invite my sister, brother-in-law, and 3-year-old niece, book a house, and we all stay there, celebrate me, have a fantastic time. The husband called and invited them. They said promptly, she put the word promptly, no, thank you. Didn't say why. And that was the end of that conversation. So her feelings are hurt. I will say that when I read this in Real Simple, I thought about my own situation because you guys know my birthday, my husband sent my 2 friends and I didn't know anything about it until they showed up. And it really was life-changing. Like I just to have them, the 2 people that I love so dearly in a birthday space with me. It really was wonderful. I don't know why her sister said no. Cause see, I think it's some part of this that's missing. Like the sister and her husband said, no, thank you. Like who says no, thank you to a free trip in a tropical place?
Well,
because
I would invite me instead. I mean, just call me.
Right.
That's a blessing. And then I come with the 3-year-old. I mean, you don't know why, and I wouldn't internalize it. I would just say, all right, I'll find out why. But because it could be something that they don't want to talk about that has to do with them, that could be embarrassing for them.
Right. Rodney said the same thing. It's definitely more. Sean said he would ask why.
Yeah.
Kelly said ask before making assumptions. I like that too, Kelly, about anything. Stop sitting home trying to figure out that puzzle. You have to ask first, because that's another thing, you guys, when you have lived a bit and gone through this a couple of times in your life, because we do with different things, and you sat there thinking one thing and that wasn't even it at all. When you finally said something to the person about it 15 years later. So no, I agree. Ask first. Just ask your sister why y'all don't want to come with us for my birthday.
I was going to say,
but you go ahead, Bobby. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just going to say it's your sister. I would hope that you
just ask her.
Are able to like, girl, like, what's up with
that?
Like,
why y'all don't want to come? Like, do you need us to just give you a couple of sentences? Like, just ask.
Well, the reason is went in the bed. We can't go. I mean, it could be anything. It could.
But the reason she doesn't want to ask is because she could have a fear of rejection. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, she's been rejected, but that fear of knowing, you know, why you've been rejected. It's like someone who gets ghosted, you know, by somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I'm being ghosted right now. I'm a little bit mad. I am, Alvin.
Touched on the nerve.
I am. You know, I've learned how to deal with ghosting. So that's another talk show too.
We need it, because I told myself when I was brushing my teeth this morning, I ain't talking to her no more.
Yeah, I've learned how to deal with ghosting. I'm being ghosted right now too. So yeah, I mean seriously. So I'm sorry. That is another talk show. See, you said that. No, I think she just might have a fear of wanting to know. If she's asking for advice and not asking the people who told her no. Right. There's something wrong with that.
Yeah. And Pat said, no, thank you is a complete sentence.
Hello.
And maybe they don't want to negotiate, which she said that too. They said no without explanation. And you know what? The other thing too that just crossed my mind reading that, Pat, is the no may have nothing to do with the sister. You don't know if they're behind and paying a bill, if they ain't got 2 cents to do nothing with.
Right. And ashamed to tell you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Stop. Showing somebody ghosting you too. I don't like none of them. I don't like the person that's ghosted Alvin or you. And I'm about not to like the one that's ghosted me.
But you know what? If you ghosted me, then okay, viewers, I'm not as arrogant as I may sound right now. But if you're ghosting me, then your ass is missing out.
That's what it ultimately is, right? Like if something is happening and someone's ghosting you, you never know what their situation is.
Right.
Keep on partying. But I gotta tell her something. And if she don't answer my text or call me back, then it's not even gonna be worth saying anything 6 months from now. I need to tell her right now.
Well, tell her.
And it's something good. It is something very, very good that she doesn't know.
She don't know.
She don't even know because she ain't called me back.
Send her a gift.
The last time I was with her, I hosted something for her. That's a gift. And we had it catered. It's a gift. So I know she's busy, don't get me wrong, but call me back. You know who you are, and I don't think you're watching if you're that busy. But somebody watching who know you, and you better call me back or text me back, because really at this point I'm getting mad. That's all I'm saying. But that's a good point. We don't know why. So ask your sister first, and don't even like send a note to Real Simple, Ask Alma, Dear Abby, nobody until you pick up your phone, and if not, call. Send her a text and say, "Hey girl, why y'all don't want to go?" Period. And if she answers you with an answer, accept the answer. And if she doesn't, then it's really something happening in her household that she just really can't do something like that right now.
Right, because who in their right mind is turning down a paid vacation to a tropical location unless they really can?
Well, but you still have to have money. All they're doing is paying for the lodging.
Okay.
And even if they pay for the flight, you got to eat.
You do, yeah.
But haven't y'all been in situations where you just don't want to be around that person? No matter how free it is, no matter, no matter, you just don't want to be around that. And I'm going to say that energy. I'm about energy. And I do not want to be around bad energy. I really don't. And people bring bad energy. And it's I don't care. There are some huge events that everybody think, oh, Alvin, you should be here, be that. I'm not going because I know the energy is going to be bad.
Yeah. I do that too, Alvin. I know a great group, smart group, bright group. I mean, these are some of the most amazing minds in the DMV that get together. They invite me out.
Energy is important.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it because it takes a lot to get to these events. You got to wash, put clothes on, put on bad cologne. You got to do all that.
Shower and cream.
Put on your clean underwear. Lay yourself down with some cream.
Okay.
Put on some shaver. Put some shaver on.
A full outfit, not from waist up, right?
Exactly. Not a pandemic outfit. Like not a virtual outfit. You need bottom and top.
For real. Yes.
I love that we went to the whole goodness of energy and all that kind of stuff. I'm sitting here going like, did that brother-in-law do something to her, like chasing her around a table or something where she like, I'm not trying to be down there with him up in that house.
Yeah, I did see that too. I thought that too. So girl, ask your sister. And then come back and let us know what she said.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, let's go to the next one.
Oh, yeah.
My son is divorced and shares an 11-year-old daughter with his ex-wife, who has their daughter most weekends. When a celebration falls on his ex's time, my son believes he cannot ask for an hour or two because she will want extra time as compensation on his days. I feel like his ex would be fine with it. Is it okay for me to have a conversation with my daughter-in-law asking for time with my granddaughter when it possibly falls under her time?
Recap quickly. Okay, this woman, the grandmother. So her son, gets the 11-year-old daughter for his time, and then she's with her mom for her time. Sometimes celebrations, birthdays, even the grandmother's birthday may fall on the time that the mom has her. She has asked her son if he could ask the ex possibly if they can come and get her during that time so she can be, around there with celebrations and stuff. And he says, nah, we just have to keep it strictly the way that it is. So her question is, should she go directly
around her son,
and talk to her former daughter-in-law? I know what I need to say. What y'all gonna say?
It's a no for me.
No, girl. No.
I'm saddened to hear that this family is so broken apart that there is not the way to even invite the ex-wife to come to the party to bring as well, right? To bring the child so that it is not considered separate, but there's still that dynamic of connectivity and family. That is the part that saddens me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Although I like that, Vash, that can she bring the granddaughter over? I don't know. Depends on how they broke up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And when you talk about family connection, first of all, we're talking about the man, the mother and father. Right. So we don't know what the dynamics is or are or between those two. Yeah. And for the son to say to me, it sounds like he's mature. He's like, no, I don't want to muddy the water with this.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, because it could lean not in his favor, and he would have his daughter less than what he has. Mm-hmm. So, and I know it's difficult to stand up to his mother and say, Mom, stay in your lane. Mm-hmm. I got this.
We just got through divorce court, child custody court. Right. We saw us on television with the judge.
Yeah.
Just worked it out. We are not putting things up in here.
Yeah. That was her. Byron. That was her.
Wow. Wow.
Few words are spoken. I gotta go back and to the question before this. I have to be honest, I love my sister, but I don't want to spend more than 24 hours with her. And even then, I'm gonna need weed.
That's what I was laughing at when I read that. I was like, they were like, I love her dearly. I do not want to be around her. Okay, so
true words are spoken. You need to look. We need to see you on Fridays, okay?
Okay. We have a show too. That's right.
Look, we need to see you on Fridays because you just spoke a word right there. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
He's like, I may need an edible or two after it's all done.
After, like during, to even get through.
During, exactly.
And Sean was saying, Mom, stay in your lane. I just think the whole notion that Mom is going to go around the son.
Me too.
Is an issue. Yeah.
For whatever.
She's a grandmother. That is her grandchild. So whatever's going on between the husband and the wife, that is still her grandchild.
Yeah. But she still needs to honor and respect her son. It's her
son
grandchild.
has visitation rights and custody between the husband and the wife. Grandmother visitation is also a protected thing, and she could ask to be able to spend time with her grandchild.
But she should do it through her son. She should not go around her son.
She should not go around her son. I don't agree. Yeah. No.
Again, we don't know the dynamics of that family, but there should be a relationship with the grandmother and the grandchild that extends beyond the relationship between the husband and the wife and what they've got battling out. So it goes beyond. They need to work that out, and she needs to exert herself as the grandmother to say that she wants to make sure that she gets time and work that out so that it is separate from their visitation rights. So I'm kind of on the side of the grandmother.
Well, I think that to plan on the event on the weekends that the dad has her, because I'm not one that thinks you have to have it on that day. Mm-hmm. Like just because your birthday is Monday, we ain't got to squeeze everything in on Monday.
Right, you trying to start something?
Right. We can't do that.
Carol, thank you very much. That's exactly what I just said. I know you were typing it as I was saying it, Carol. Yes. So I feel
yeah.
I think rights is a strong word. They have
rights. No, they have no. They have legal rights. There was a case that was just in the news not that long ago with celebrity parents and their kids, and it came up that the grandparents do have rights.
When I was watching Law and Order, when I was watching Law and Order, and even an episode of Bull and the grandparents.
Again, the reason for the disclaimer. Just like when I was watching Bull.
This is if you're reading Ask Alma, that's the extent of my experience. What show am I watching to give you advice? But it was about grandparental rights. But I also think that these are not parents who are together and trying to figure things out. These are two parents who are apart and have ended it and are exes. And, as much as we want to think they're all Hallmark, they are not.
Right. We're being told that in some states grandparents can sue for visitation, but this doesn't seem like a situation where the grandparent doesn't have the opportunity. We're talking about the flexibility of when the grandparent has it. And that's why I'm saying I think the grandparent could go around the son and could do something that impacts the son's time.
Which is why he said, just roll with it, mama.
Just roll with it.
We don't need you to
be cool.
Yeah.
Y'all have to go to justia.com and go to family. Grandparents do not have rights as long as the mother and father are both living.
That's not what it said on Law and Order.
I'm looking at when Vash said, because I'd like to know if a grandparent has, I'm saying, legal rights.
Yeah.
Under Pennsylvania law, grandparents may petition the court for visitation rights, and then it gives a list of situations. So there is a way to make sure that grandparents do have the opportunity to visit their
and she can visit. She's
I was going to say, but I'm not hearing that's a difficulty. I'm hearing it's an issue of when.
Right.
She's
making it seem like she can't.
No. She's saying, I want to have the child on my birthday. It's a Tuesday, and you need to make provisions. I can't wait till Saturday.
Right.
I need to have the child on Tuesday.
I'm like,
if Christmas,
no,
I want to have her on Christmas. Christmas is not celebrated on the next day, on the 26th or the 24th. Right. I want to have her on Christmas Day. Well, Mama, you can't. That doesn't always work out.
It does not.
But that is assuming that the issue is having her have visitation rights. They're saying that they don't want it to eat away at his visitation rights. And I'm saying that she has the ability to say that she wants to see her grandchild separate from their separate visitation experiences.
Yeah.
Is that what this was saying?
No. But
this is where the conversation is going. She's at that point where she seems like she's a step away from doing that. She's a step away because he's not. There's been more than just one situation where she has not been able to have the child come in, and she's getting frustrated, and that's why she's written.
Grandma, slow your roll. You're gonna get your time, girl. She's gonna get this.
And my beautiful Beth, I love you. I am not saying shun the grandma, and she should not have any part of the child's life. That's not where I'm going. I'm saying that the grandmother needs to be respectful of her son's wishes as he navigates through this, this, what do you call it? How they, what's the word I want to say?
Experience
how they negotiate.
And how they negotiate who has their child. It's hard enough that they gotta deal with it.
You and me.
She's still saying that she wants, and she does, as does the wife's mother, have rights to see the child. And again, it's sad that they're in a situation where the parents are using the child as what do you say? A pawn.
As a pawn.
And it's ridiculous. It's like,
And the child will suffer. The child will suffer. And that's what we
you guys, this is fantastic. It is so fantastic. I love it. But I want to go to the next question because there was one of these that I was hoping.
Oh my God, you got
one more. Yeah. So let's hear the next one. Actually, we have 6. So I hope that this next one is the one that I want to hear.
Okay,
let's hear the next one.
Get it.
I'm currently on long-term disability. I was a corporate vice president active in my community. I was an activist for diversity in my profession. I have long COVID and medical conditions which will not allow me to work. It's hard for me to accept. Working with all my doctors is a full-time job, and being in pain is exhausting. I've had some friends and coworkers ask, "What do you do with yourself all day?" I don't want to be rude and point out the thoughtlessness in those questions. How do you think I could best respond?
I want to go through this quickly because just say I'm doing a lot to take care of myself. Like, you don't owe anybody an explanation, and you don't owe anybody a kind explanation. However you feel when they ask you that question, whatever you say is the right thing to say.
I'm doing my best.
I want to add, right?
I'm
doing my
best.
best.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's what
Mind your business.
Thank you, Sherelle.
Thank you.
Sherelle,
let's get into it, Sherelle. Mind your business.
That's what she would say. And I like that answer better than mine. So let's listen to the next question. I hope this is the one that I want to hear. I want to talk about real fast. Okay, that's it.
My in-laws are always guilting my husband into helping them with some sort of remodeling project. I understand we should help our family, but they ask him all the time. I get frustrated because my husband has to drive 3 hours to get to their house, and sometimes he has to take time off from work. His dad makes a 6-figure income and can afford to hire a professional. I think my husband should ask for some money to cover his time or at least his gas. What do you think?
I think that he should go help his parents and he should not ask for gas. And he shouldn't take off from work to do it. He can tell his parents, I have to go to work. I got to come over there when I'm off. Okay, that wasn't the question that I wanted. So I'm actually going to ask you guys the question.
My coworkers exclude me from everything. I'm 50, while they are all 25 to 30. They talk loudly about their upcoming outings to see movies, go bowling, and hit up trivia nights, but they never invite me. It makes me feel like an outcast. I can be funny and fun too. My friends at the company are outside my department, and they're great. But sometimes you'd like to hang out with friends in your own department. Help. What can I do to maybe get them to invite me?
I thought this was a great question. A woman in her 50s, she's the oldest person in her department. Everybody else is like between 25 and 30. They all get together and do things as coworkers, but they never invite her. What can she do to get herself invited? Co-workers are not your friends.
Let's get into it.
Get into it. They are not your friends. Okay? And you know, hearing you say that, I'm the oldest one in my office, and everybody wants to hang out with me, and that's a big hell no.
So you don't even want to go out with them?
No.
Your Creed stinky smelling self.
No. I only wear Creed at home. No. So you know, I'm like, no. So I kind of get where she was, but I'm sorry. Like, let's get into it. Said coworkers are not your friends.
You're right.
But
if she wanted to, she could organize something with someone there to go out. Like choose one of her coworkers, and together they organize something that gets everyone out. Once she goes out with them once, then she will either A, realize she does not want to go out with them again, or B, they will start to invite her out more, because there is something nice about going out with coworkers on, you know, a quick thing after work. I've worked in companies where that's been really lovely, but you know, tread lightly, because once you open that door, it's hard to close it.
Between 8 to 4.
Well, yeah, she can ask. Like, I remember there's a young guy at the Washington Post where I used to work. Hi, Doug, who he's very popular. He's on all the news shows. Like, he is just killing it, right? And he would have things, and they didn't invite me. And I said something to him about it. I was like, hey, his name, why you don't never ask me to go? So he was like, you want to go? I was like, what you think? So then it was really funny because like that Thursday, he was like, hey, we going to so-and-so, Alma, you want to go? I was like, no, I just want
I just want to be invited.
No, I just want to be invited.
My God. And that's the point, though. You know, who wants to always go? You do want to know that you are invited.
And how long do you think they talked about your behind that night? That
invited me to about 3 things. I was like, no, I can't come, but thanks. He was like, why did you have that conversation with me if you weren't going to go?
I just wanted to
I want to be included. Just ask me, maybe one day I will, but I'm not going right now.
Yeah.
These conversations These conversations need to come with pictures because I want to see her and I want to see the coworkers.
Yes.
I need to see pictures because that will help with some of my decision making.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I think it's nice when you can occasionally, as Vash was saying, kind of occasionally do things with your coworkers.
Yeah.
But I've never been pressed to find my friend group with my coworkers because I think it sometimes muddies work. Like when you've got to do things with people, or particularly if you're in a supervisory position, like it can really kind of gray things in a way that could be problematic down the road. So I think that, and again, with the age difference thing, I enjoy being around 25-year-olds minimally, but the reality of it is we're just in a different stage and place, and they ain't trying to hang out with no 63-year-old man either. So,
I want to be invited. Just like I told him.
I'm not
like,
that
hey,
pressed
Alma,
at
you
this
going?
point. I'm good.
No, but I'm glad you told me about it.
I'm good.
Well, I have to admit, I do have one friend from work who I call my work husband, and and I have a work wife, but we go out.
Messy.
We go out. We go out. So we go out, but I mean, not like all the time, but I'm very close with them. They're my connections at work. Right. And that's that, you know.
And really, it sounds like she wants to be a part of this clique. Like there are cliques at work. There are different groups at work, just like high school, just like college. So clearly she wants to be a part of that clique. And I think she's putting her age as a limitation. I don't know if they see her age as, but again, Alvin, we need pictures.
I need to see her. See, I need to see her.
I don't need to see pictures on your Facebook page.
I don't mean to sound shallow, but what you got on?
What you do? What you do?
What you got on?
I don't mean to sound shallow, but you do.
But what you got on? Can I see your lace? Do I see your lace front?
Oh wow!
I see. Okay.
Do I see your lace front?
Are you wearing Creed? Because if you wearing Creed,
right.
Don't go to our before show conversation. Okay.
Kelly said maybe she's just born.
Or they would have asked her. That's all I'm saying. I'm right there with you, Kelly.
Y'all got to know though, Kelly is the life of a freaking party. So anybody's gonna be born next to her. I'm telling you.
Okay. Kelly, I need to meet you. Okay.
She is Alvin, she'll be looking for you when she comes to DC again. I'm telling you. She'll be like, Bobby, make sure I meet Alvin.
That's right. And I hope I'm available. I want to meet you, Kelly Starr. I like your name. Honey.
I know I love the name.
I like
Kelly
the name. Mm-hmm.
So y'all the hour has gone by. What can I say? We need an hour and a half with this. So can you guys, before we go, can you guys pick a spokesperson to let everybody know about your show and when it's coming on next and what's happening?
Okay. Since I don't know where they're pointing.
You know where we're pointing to you.
He said, for all of you on the show, please every Friday night, right here on this same channel station at 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. He said live for the month of March. We are calling this March for Art. And so every Friday we are having an artist that will blow your mind. I mean, and they are just absolutely incredible. But every Friday night, Vash, Bobby, and I come on, bring you us.
Yes.
And we bring you us. So
just imagine us every Friday.
Every Friday night when you could be doing something else, but you got us. Okay. Yeah. So
and you're gonna learn something and love it. I ordered from the last artist who was on your show.
The puzzle guy?
Yes.
Excellent.
And he has a bunch of stuff on his site, not just the art. Like
the dolls and everything.
That's great. Doll and everything.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. And then the guy with the music who had the love songs, who I thought was absolutely amazing.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So yeah, you guys can even catch past shows if you go to the YouTube channel. You'll be able to watch some reruns.
Thank you, Alma. Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all know I love you dearly.
Thank you. Yeah. But if you do go to our YouTube, please look at our anniversary show, our 3rd anniversary show, which yours truly, Alma, was on here, and it was just absolutely incredible. So please, I think that was February the 25th. 3rd.
Yeah,
right?
I've been on the show a couple of times because we have to do family night. So yeah,
it's always fun. Always fun.
Thank you guys so much for a fantastic show. Thank you everybody who watched.
Thanks everybody.
We could not have done it without you, and you really, really, really made it a great show tonight. I hope you come back and see me next week, Tuesday at 7, if I'm here, because y'all know I'm going on a retreat. It might be a rerun.
She is. She's gonna zen her way right on out of here.
Let's see about that.
And Alma, real quick, can we say it is Women's History Month, and so we want to send out love to you and all the women who are on the panel and who have tuned in tonight.
Absolutely.
We celebrate you. No matter what you do, how you do it, you ought to be celebrated.
Absolutely. I want to send out a special shout out to Black women who save this world every single day.
Oh, thank you so much. I love y'all. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you.
Thanks, everybody.
What you're doing in the chat, and we'll stick with and promote you guys' stuff as well. See y'all.
Been a great
night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.